You are way more blinged out than the last time we saw you.
Yeah, things must be even better than they were the last time we saw you, yeah?
Yes, all of this has gone to my head, Jason.
All the fame.
Well, yeah, and some of the money, sure.
You've made more money since we saw you last.
Yes.
Is that because the Hard Rock is doing even better, or?
All of it. Yeah, I've had a good year. Obviously, you see on my Instagram and YouTube that things are growing, and there's some momentum.
Right. I saw that you were on, what's his name? The comedian that has the show, TV show.
You'll have to be a little bit more specific.
Daniel Tosh.
Yeah, Daniel Tosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you went on Tosh.
He wasn't on there, but they talked about you, right? They covered you.
No. I was very much.
You were?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So when we interviewed in February, I had already had the Tosh appearance booked.
Oh, okay.
I just was not to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
So I went on, I think that following Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
Bright and early. They like to start at something like 7 or something, but we didn't actually really rock and roll till like 9.
Mm.
So.
And how do you think
it's
that
showbiz.
went?
Hurry up and wait.
How do you think that went for you?
I wish things were a little different.
Like
I wish.
how?
I mean, I thought we could have chronicled my viral infamy a little more fun and playful.
You think they attacked you a little bit?
Well, not attacked me. I think he made fun of me, which everyone signs up for that.
You knew that was going to happen.
Absolutely. Right? In fact, a couple people close to me told me not to go on and that it would sort of close the chapter on your book. That would be kind of the end of it. You know, you've already been roasted. And then Daniel Tosh would, he historically has done that to some of these weirdos on the web.
Right.
Do you put yourself in that category?
No, but many will naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
What would you consider yourself on the web?
I mean, you'll laugh, but I think I'm Paris Hilton. I think I'm the new Paris Hilton. I'm obviously a much more villainous bad boy version of her, but I think and a man.
Will you release a sex tape?
And older. Well, I mean, I kind of already have. I mean, look at
you have?
Look at what I'm in my own way. I did. Let me reiterate the YouTube videos that really went viral on day one. I think if you look at how I went viral.
When you went viral on YouTube, what's viral? Like, how many hits do you have on your YouTube videos? Millions?
No. But I think I went viral as a person. Nothing specifically went viral. I mean, there is one.
Oh, you mean
you got sick?
You've been on this show. You've been on Tasha's show. What's his name? Your Mum's House podcast talks about you all the time. I think even because Bert Kreischer, because he's friends with
Tom Segura, Christina.
Right. I think Bert, they've touched on you a bunch, right? Or no?
Jason,
people have told me that since you were on here. People told me that you've been on a bunch of different shows.
That's not true. I hate to plug all these people because I don't know that they like me, Jason.
Oh.
I have never talked to Bert Kreischer for a minute of my life, nor Tom. They do not discuss my name on that podcast any longer, to my knowledge.
Why is that?
I don't know.
They got sick of you?
They had their fun and moved on?
Or did you tell them to stop?
I never told them to stop. I think that they either moved on for politics or for just the sheer fact that they thought they were promoting someone all the more that they didn't care to promote anymore, would be my guess.
You don't think they like you?
I don't know how else to articulate it but that, Jason. Yeah, because why wouldn't you bring on really the biggest social media story of the year was me.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean,
you only have 50,000 followers on Instagram.
Jason, that doesn't tell. See, I know you're going to fixate on that. That doesn't
tell.
I'm
not. I don't have that many either, but I got way more than you. And
You
I'm
do.
not
You do.
I've never been a. What'd you say you were? The what?
I think
the biggest social.
If you look back on just this year,
I mean, what about Kardashian people and all
that?
No.
But they're on TV and they didn't really come out of.
You're on TV.
You did for sure have a moment.
No. I think that.
Do you think it's over the moment, or do you think it's...
No, I don't think it's over at all.
Something bigger on the way?
And we're not talking about all the YouTube videos that were done basically roasting me. Remember how I got introduced to the world. If we pull up YouTube, I would be remiss if I don't mention Danny and Drew.
Oh, who's that?
They did a video on me. They are, one is a very famous former Vine star named Drew Gooden.
Was he nice?
Absolutely not. Nothing was nice.
Are you cool with him?
I've never talked to him. Never talked to him.
But him making these videos, are you?
Look at the views on that, Jason. Now, when I say viral, this is what I mean.
Yeah, 6 million plus views.
I mean,
but his show has 6 million plus on every video he makes.
Absolutely false. Look at his subscribers.
All right.
And hold on, let's rewind that even more. He didn't have that many subscribers when he launches this video. He had maybe 1.5.
Okay, and what is the thing that he keeps bringing up?
Well, he doesn't. Well, he just roasts
about
me.
you.
Him and Danny roast me, as some would say, masterfully.
And the roast is that you're lying about a lot of stuff. That's the roast, isn't it? The main thing is, because when I found you, you say things that are hard to believe, and you have many, many, many stories where it's hard to keep up, where I go, wait a minute, are you sure about that? And then you go straight into another one where I'm like, whoa, I haven't even fished out the first one. You do come across full of shit. You know that. And you do it on purpose. I mean, you make things with Time Magazine that you're on the cover, and obviously you weren't.
That's something I'd like to address real quick, is that all of these Photoshops.
Yes, these are things you do, right?
Jason, I'm not that talented with computers.
Your fans do.
I swear to you, the same way they do for Joe Rogan and Tom Segura, they sort of make a lot of these funny comedic memes.
You're very similar to them.
Well, no, but I'm saying the same type of people that spend time, because I'm kind of a oddball, and I have a unique look. They do things like this, and then they make my life very easy, because now I have a post that goes on to get almost 5,000 likes.
You like that?
I think it's hilarious.
Okay.
I do. I think it's fun. I think if you look at my Instagram page from top to bottom, I think it's fun. I think I'm promoting myself.
Do you ever get Photoshop sent to you that piss you off?
Oh, all the time.
Do you ever post those, or you just delete them?
I delete the ones that are extremely offensive.
What happened to you on Cameo? You got kicked off?
I did. Can we, while we're talking about that, can you pull up another YouTube video? Because as if Danny and Drew weren't enough, yet another YouTuber named Pyrocynical releases a video on me in June.
Okay.
When I might have been kind of on the down, and then I go viral again.
All right.
And pull that up. Look at how many views that got.
A post entitled "The Most Insane Man on Instagram."
And this
referring
was very,
to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's saying something.
This is very well done. He's a very young guy. I don't know how old. He's British, by the way. Well, you're looking at the part where he promotes himself a little bit. He roasts me.
Into you, right?
He roasts me really well. Now,
are they more roasting you about your look
and the things that come out of my mouth?
You do have very graphic captions on your Instagram posts.
Yeah, almost pornographic. That's why I said earlier I did release a sex tape in a way, because I think while I'm going viral, they're like, wow, this guy is disgusting. I mean, he's rude. He's offensive. He's,
When you say rude, is it because of the way you talk? Because I know you talk about women in a bit of a harsh term.
Not anymore. Jason.
Wait, not in a what? Like, as in the last time I saw you, now you've changed your tune?
I think that, first of all, Jason, there has to be a change in my tone, or my Instagram's going to be deleted. Because right now, remember, I'm under a little bit of a microscope now. I can't post anything about blowjobs or cocks. Or,
what do you mean you can't post about blowjobs?
No.
Yes, you can.
With great power comes great responsibility.
You can. What do you mean you can't say that you get blowjobs?
Tully said it for me.
Did he really?
So have you toned down the captions? Or are you still posting stuff like "I'm gonna eat your pussy and make you come" a whole bunch, or is it?
I'm waiting for you to finish. Well, it's the latter. You'll see here. I mean, dare I say, I've probably lost a lot of followers, because they now look at me as a complete sellout and a guy that went soft, and all he's doing is trying to sell T-shirts.
Why do you sell T-shirts if you have so much money from hotels and whatnot?
Well, click on the link and look at what I charge, Jason. I charge probably half of what other social media stars charge. I did that at really the request of my fan base that were demanding merchandise from day one.
You sell a lot of them?
I sell a fair amount. But
it's not what you make money from.
Absolutely not.
You're just trying to be famous on top of being successful.
But why did I get kicked off Cameo?
Yes, why? Because I didn't know that you could get kicked off. Is it because they didn't think you were famous enough? Because I find that difficult.
No, because remember, they put me on the platform when I only had 20,000 followers, and probably the second
So how does one get kicked off?
They never told me a word outside of your profile got flagged by a lot of customers. And I think it was just cancel culture or this online mob that sort of follows me around and that likes to sort of piss on everything I do.
Wait, you can report a celebrity on Cameo and to the point where their account gets shut down for no reason?
Yeah, were these people that had paid for a Cameo and then reported it after you sent them the video?
So two things are going on. I think some fans set me up, or haters, as I say. They made me say stuff that I shouldn't have said. The way they did Brett Favre or Soulja Boy. See, I don't remember. It was so long ago.
What do you think you said, dude? Did you say racist shit?
Oh, no. But very graphic, very sexual.
Did you pull your dick out?
No, never.
Okay, but Brett Favre...
Jason, that would have been all over Twitter by now.
Brett Favre didn't get kicked off because he knew that he was played. That was an unfortunate mistake. He was reading things in code, and he didn't know what the code was. So that wouldn't really be a reason to get kicked off.
But Brett Favre is 10 times more famous than I'll ever be, in all likelihood.
Okay.
And so they didn't want to
In all likelihood.
I mean,
could be close. You never know.
It could be because.
And by the way, Jason, he charges like $500 a Cameo.
And how much did you charge?
The same as I charge here, $100. It's always been $100. And I was charging $75 when I got kicked off. I was still doing them through Venmo and PayPal and Google Pay, and customers would just DM me, and I would just do shout outs and just send them.
See, don't you think, knowing that how much are you worth? Who did you say last time?
$350 million.
And you charge somebody $100 for to Venmo you, and then you DM them a message.
Mm-hmm. 2. I always give them 2.
Real stingy with your money.
Email, not at all.
Then why do that to your fans? You could be the first fan. You could be the first celebrity to just give your entertainment away.
Jason, because these sort of keep me trending. These circulate Twitter.
If you were the Mother Teresa of Cameo, that would certainly get you some headlines.
Sure. Yeah. Free shout outs by Hard Rock Nick. I'd rather do free merch or, free giveaways.
But you don't, though.
I will. Well, Jason, remember, this is year 1. You're defined, I think, as a star in year 2 and year 3.
Mm.
So I'm coming in, and that's why I was really jumping up and down to come here today, because I wanted to, just recap the year and wish you all a Merry Christmas. And
Jingle balls.
I really am excited to share all this with you. I think the YouTube channel has never been better. If you just pull up my YouTube, and I'm on TikTok, as you probably noticed, because I think you're on TikTok too.
Yeah. Are you doing well there?
No. But it's another platform, and it's another way to get my name out there to a lot of people that miss the boat.
And what is the point of getting your name out there? What is the master plan, Nick? What is it you're trying to achieve?
I'd like to be
Paris Hilton.
An actor, reality TV.
Can you act?
Absolutely.
When you say absolutely,
because
I've seen you say, "Hi, I'm Iron Man" or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know if that's that good, but I'm not an actor to judge on that.
Fair enough.
But you do exaggerate. You will at least admit that, right? Because you were in here last time. You said you were 5'11", and Mike Catherwood's 5'11".
Yeah, 5'10".
You weren't 1 inch lower. You were way lower than him.
I know.
You're not 5'11". You're like 5'8", maybe. You just do this weird little exaggeration thing, and you're not off a couple of facts.
Yeah.
It's mysterious to me, but it's also some people have facts on you where, for one, you do the Venmo thing, and then someone shows me that you're selling video games on the internet for $5. And I'm like, $350 million, and you're telling me right now you're not a tight ass, but you're selling a video game for $5 on the internet.
Jason, you had a lovely man on here named Drew Pinsky on your podcast.
Yeah, you like him?
And I thought I'm him and you at the same time.
You're Jason Ellis and Drew Pinsky combined.
You love to blow money. You're just kind of a freeloading, live for today guy, and he hates to pay for parking.
Okay.
Remember?
So sometimes you're a tight ass and sometimes you blow money.
Yeah, it's like I'm literally wearing, You already see what I'm wearing. It's very obvious that I've spent a lot of money on my ink or my jewelry or my,
Your
beard.
ink is not expensive at all. It's like $1,000.
More.
How much did you pay per
Yeah.
planet?
It was by the hour. I don't remember. But Jason,
It's a weird thing to brag about how much money tattoos are. They're not really that much.
you're aware that Chris Brown had a garage sale only a month ago.
Did he?
Absolutely. It is all over the internet. And he is a man probably worth...
Did he sell a vacuum cleaner for $25?
I'm sure he had a lot of things for sale.
You sold a vacuum cleaner for $25.
Jason, I'm not going to legitimize any of this
Okay,
nonsense
so any
that's
of
out there on Twitter and
so
Reddit.
as soon as it becomes an accusation, you won't address. You're saying it's not true at all, because this is all I have. I've seen you address it. That's the only reason I even asked you, because
Yeah.
I remember seeing you live going, "No, I didn't take a shit in my ex-wife's sink," and I'm
Yeah.
like, why would you fucking say the sentence back to that person?
Well, as Tully said,
why do people say that?
I was new to the fame game.
I mean, it is a fact that you do have an ex-wife, and she was married, dating Jeff Goldblum. You're the one that told me that. This exact lady did have cancer. There is facts in some of these stories, but you're saying you did not do anything wrong to her when you got divorced. You didn't go to her house and take a poopy in her sink, but she does have cancer. She did get a restraining order against you. These are some facts, yes?
Jason, my narrative should not have anything to do with her, because I didn't get famous because of her. I never used her to catapult
No, I know, but
me
if
to
you
fame.
well, if you did mean things
Even when we were
and you're
together.
trying to be famous and that to the kids, then that's not a positive example. It's, especially if you're going to hide it. Like, you've got to
Jason,
be honest with that.
I'm a wonderful role model to all my fans. I
Well,
don't do drugs.
Did you learn your lesson from some of these mistakes you made in the past? You can't not address them, especially if you're going to be Paris Hilton status. You think we're not going to get to the bottom of this?
Well, it's a good point you're bringing up. You're saying I need to sort of come clean or something like that.
I think so. I mean,
But-
I
Well,
do
and
all
also,
the time.
and also, okay, so your fame has nothing to do with her, granted, but the way you've catapulted to fame has everything to do with the backstory you've presented to us, and yet there's a lot of compelling evidence on the internet that the backstory you've given us, that what makes Hard Rock Nick is not based in fact.
But also, where are those people coming from that had such an investment in bringing down my celebrity while it was growing?
Well,
Okay,
Why does that
I'll-
Twitter thread go up the minute Chrissy Teigen retweets about me? It's as if he had it cooking in the kitchen.
Well,
And
I think he
he
might have.
serves it.
Okay, it is
And
sort of
so-
interesting when people are very actively out to disparage your name, and that is a little shady and suspicious in its own right. I'll give you that, but there's court documents and stuff out there on the internet about you. Are you saying that those were fabricated?
I'm saying that a lot of it is not factual. It's exaggerated. It's presented in a way to make me
Did
look
you just
like
pee
a
in
real
her sink?
Absolutely not.
You
Absolutely
didn't. There's
not.
no poopy story, right?
Absolutely not, Jason.
So that excerpt from what looks like
Yeah.
a legitimate legal document from a lawsuit or a court document, you're saying that's not a real document. Somebody just made that up in Microsoft Word.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't
Someone's
care to
out
look
to
at
get
it.
you.
Jason,
From the start, because this was from the start.
So this is
You have a
somebody that
different
knew you
name.
personally.
that's why I'm
You have a
surprised.
different name, true, right? This is your...
Jason, that's why I'm surprised really intelligent people like you didn't sort of
Okay,
sit
really
back.
intelligent. It's, okay, keep going.
Hold on. Didn't sit back and say, okay, this guy's clearly got an enemy
Yes.
who probably wants his head on a platter
All right.
and
well, that's,
is angry that Nick is getting Instagram famous and making a little money on the side
when you were here,
because he did something to them in the past that
when you were here the first time,
Yeah.
I felt like I was pretty nice, don't you think? I gave you a fair shake.
Jason,
If I felt like it was a pretty obvious lie, I called bullshit. But if the other ones I let slide,
I loved coming on the way I love coming on today. You see, I'm smiling inside. I may
Right.
not be, but the narrative on the internet and on Reddit, and you
Yeah.
can Google it, and you can even Google your name and me,
yes,
is that you exposed me. That was the first time.
Oh,
What?
really?
Oh, I did.
Absolutely. That's all I've heard from comment boards on YouTube and Twitter and Reddit.
Well, some of the things that you say are obviously not true. Some of the other, I'm like, you know what? Exaggeration. Hey, man, I'm a storyteller. I'm sure some of the, it certainly helps having brain damage, so I don't actually remember the whole fucking story anyway. So sure, I'll make it sound cool. But when it comes to things where, for me, you own a piece of the Hard Rock. What you don't know is I work with the Hard Rock. I know the person that runs the whole thing and has worked there for 20 years. And he doesn't know you. He knows that you've never worked there at all. So that's my one where it's not a dude on the internet that I don't know that might have a vendetta against you. It's a guy that I've been working with for 12 years now who's like, that's crazy. He never worked here. And I'm like, well, fuck, Nick, why are you telling me that then? And then if I hear that you might live with your parents or you might live off your parents or you might have stole money from your mom, you hear these ones?
Jason, I have heard it all. I'm not naive.
I'm just saying when I hear one little innocent white lie and then I hear these ones where I'm like, man, that ain't fucking cool.
Jason,
I think we deserve some answers.
Jason, this is what I know and what I really believe is that I am my number one fan and I believe I'm very box office. There's something so captivating about Hard Rock Nick. His look, the way he articulates, his style.
You sound crazy?
No. Not
when
at
did
all.
you start speaking about yourself in the third person?
Well, I always have. I mean,
have you seen a Hollywood actor? Like, do you want to be? Do you think that you're the main actor guy?
No.
Yeah, what sort of roles are you looking for? Like comedy,
I didn't say
drama?
When I said box office, I didn't mean a movie. I just mean my Instagram, my YouTube. There is a wonderful entertainment value to what I bring, and people love this guy. And they're just slowly, getting on board. And for all the villainous face, beard and the tattoos and the eye makeup, I think people love this guy.
I thought you said it was a tattoo.
My face? No.
Your eye makeup.
Oh, the eyebrows. Yeah, my eyebrows are tattooed. Yeah.
But you have makeup on?
Well, mascara.
Oh.
I wear mascara. And I obviously color my beard because my beard is not this dark.
Yeah.
Jason, I really, truly would not sit here before you today if there were not serious, passionate fans that love what I bring to not only social media, but to the world.
Don't you owe them the truth?
I give it to them.
So you're not, I'm asking, I'm giving you questions right now that you're not answering.
Jason, I didn't want to come here 10 days before Christmas and legitimize any of the crap that's out there. You're
because
talking about
it is
things
simply not true.
Because it's also very...
See, it's weird when you can't just say to me,
it's
Jason, because it's simply not
Jason,
true.
It's not weird.
Because some of it is factual.
Jason, it's
and
not
that's
weird.
why you don't want to address it, because some of it is mean.
Jason, it's all cruel. Of course it is. I don't think... Jason, remember too, I know you see a man before you that's reveling in the attention and the fame, but I also never really asked for it. Yeah, I was provocative on Instagram.
How could you say you didn't ask for it?
Jason, I was discovered.
You posted the videos on YouTube. It's not somebody else's YouTube page.
Bring up the dates.
Yeah, but why did you post it?
Being a goofball, being a weirdo, just wanting to talk shit.
You don't think you like attention, yeah?
I do. But when I made those videos, Jason, obviously, if I was trying to blow up on YouTube like Logan Paul or someone, I would have polished them a lot more. I'm in my lifted truck. The camera's shaking.
You're still in your lifted truck.
No.
You still have it.
What you're referring to is, hold on, because I know what you're laughing at. The video dates on the YouTube look like I recently was in that truck, but those were old videos that I saved on my laptop that I released when I blew up. So I started just shoving stuff on there that I never posted before. Because remember, that YouTube channel was dead, completely left for dead, and then gets sort of discovered by Tom Segura, Chrissy Teigen, and all these characters like Drew Gooden and everybody. Then I am forced to sort of bring the beard back.
What do you mean forced? You don't have to do any of this. This is you. You're doing it for attention. Can we please have a fucking real conversation? Dude, look at you. You trying to tell me any therapist, doctor, anybody with any qualifications that somebody who dresses like that is not looking for any attention? I am looking for attention.
Yeah. No.
I can say it.
No. I'm not.
Look at you, dude.
No. I didn't deny that. No, I'm not denying that.
You want more attention. You want this thing to really work. And I just think to want the fame and to get it, because when you get it, you're the kind of person that might actually enjoy all the different sides of that. Some people might, in the end, get claustrophobic about everybody knowing where they are. You seem like a egotistical maniac like myself. I talk a mean game. I think that if I was really famous, I would most of the time be hot on it. Because I'd be like, yeah, look at everybody that fake loves me. Finally, because I'm a fucking idiot. You won't face it, even though it's
Jason,
pretty apparent.
I think I know, yeah.
You want it all. You want to be Paris Hilton.
And Kim Kardashian.
And now
There
Kim
isn't a
Kardashian.
male. Jason, let me say why I'm throwing women out there. There aren't men like me. There isn't, I mean, aside from Dan Bilzerian, I hate to keep bringing him up, and he's kind of, frankly, a little bland. Like, I mean,
He's pretty excited. He's got like...
No. No. I just mean...
I mean, he's got more excitement on
he
his
doesn't have
Instagram than you do.
No, Jason.
You don't have any hot chicks on
everything
your
I
Instagram?
say-
Come to think of it, why don't you have a hot chick on your Instagram?
Jason, I do actually. She's further down.
Is she actually with you, or is it just a photo of a hot chick?
She's a girl that I know, that I have met, that made a little video.
So you're not next to her?
Not in the video, no.
Right, so you've never with a girl next to you?
See,
there's
Jason,
a hot chick.
Jason,
It's the
if
first
you're
lady.
Jason, let me say, you're giving me a lot to chew on.
Just show me a photo of it.
Jason,
It should be easy.
She's right there.
Yeah, but you're not with her.
That's my dental hygienist.
I saw right next to it.
See, you guys
She's
are
not that
it's
hot. No
okay.
offense, but she's not that hot.
I
Behind
didn't
that
say
one,
she
Bennett.
was. Jason, first of
There
all,
you go.
and I'm not bragging about this, but I do get recognized a lot more than you might think.
I get so wet thinking about giving you head hard on me.
Look at the views on that, by the way.
Yeah, did
That's
she
like
give you
double
head?
the amount of follow. In the past, of course. I'm saying, see, I knew you were going to mention my follower count.
Well, it's a
Jason,
it's a
look at-
game of popularity you're playing.
For somebody who's had unwanted fame thrust upon you, you seem to care a lot about
Oh,
your view numbers.
No, because he brings up a very logical point, but it doesn't really tell the story.
Oh, well, look, I can
I
break
only
down why
have-
you got a lot of views on that video, all right?
Go ahead.
People are laughing at you, Nick. They think that you
See,
look
that's-
ridiculous, and they think the things that are coming out your mouth are so full of shit, except somehow you talk like you actually believe your own bullshit, that everyone's telling people, have you seen this dude spin his bullshit? Nobody believes you.
Jason, fair enough. But I'm just
And
pointing
you've got
out.
to, and I wish you could, I really thought today you go, no. And I could see if you would actually answer whether it was truthful or not, but you won't even give me a yes or a no.
Because, Jason, I knew this was going to go one of two ways. Either you were going to bring me on and sort of bring up the hate speech, which there's...
What hate speech? You didn't
Well,
do it. You didn't do hate speech,
Jason,
did you?
you're talking about my divorce from 12 years ago.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
Jason,
get there's
it's-
things on
that's
here
really far
that
gone.
don't add up.
Jason, it's, and you're really going to just get them excited tonight on Twitter when they find out about this interview, and that's fine. I came on here with the risk that would happen, and that's okay. I really believe...
I'm not trying to piss you off, dude.
No,
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it,
I know.
you know?
I'm not walking out because everyone asked me why I didn't walk out. I won't. I won't walk out. I'm not, and I didn't DM you. Notice I didn't ask you, what are we going to talk about? I wasn't nervous about it at all. I knew that you were either going to bring up a lot of what we didn't delve into the first time,
Right.
or we were going to just chronicle sort of the things that you might have liked about where my Instagram has moved.
I think we're doing both. I'm kind of.
I mean,
I don't like that you think one thing and don't do and do another on your social medias because
Well-
you're worried about people getting you in trouble. It seems like what?
oh, Jason, come on. You know how many people get deleted every day? Come on,
I
Jason.
feel like.
I have to be-
no offense, dude. I have a way bigger account than yours, and a lot more people are listening to me.
But
and I might
you're-
even have a lot more actual
Jason,
legitimate haters.
You're verified.
And if I say
You're verified.
it doesn't matter.
It does.
If I say sucking cocks all day, you know what I do? I just realized I post my podcast where I talk with Catherine about sucking dicks and they usually put it in the fucking the teaser to check out the podcast, and I hate it. I've told them to pick another thing that I'm not talking about sucking dicks, and I've never even got anywhere near close. You know the rules. The rules is dicks, photos of dicks and titties.
Ass
Even
cheeks.
depending on who you are, some famous people can get away with it, but everybody can say fucking titties and sucking dicks. Everybody can, Nick. So that is not true. It's not true.
Jason.
You can say that you like all the women and that they suck you off.
And I do that a little
And you
more on
cannot
YouTube.
get
by the way.
reported.
I do that a little more on YouTube.
you go live on YouTube.
I did once recently, but I'm
Didn't
saying,
work.
huh?
Didn't work?
What do you mean it didn't work? No, I mean,
Why only once?
I didn't really like doing it. It was nice. I mean, I did it once, and I felt like Nick just kind of like let people.
Talking shit, right?
No. Let people breathe. I think, Jason, if you overpost and saturate yourself,
Okay.
you're gonna also kill yourself too.
Hmm.
So I like to sort of look at the fact that I don't post very often. I
Right.
only like that last post has been up for a week.
Right.
And I like to underpost. I like
Right.
to sort of leave people a little hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Now my YouTube, I probably overpost because I'm also trying to grow that.
Okay.
And I'm only at 5,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to sort of even
See,
out.
doesn't that tell you that somebody that did a thing on you that got 60 million hits,
6 million.
and
Yeah.
yours, you have 5,000 followers, doesn't that tell you what is going on right here? You know what? You should understand it is, I feel like you do have an angle. You do have a potential of being a Paris Hilton type, because the world today could go one way or the other. Right now, it is frying you. This is your joke. You're on, and we make fun of your beard. And don't you say you're like a Irish-born guy or some shit as well?
Mm.
You given up on that one?
I never said I was Irish.
Are you a white guy?
I am.
Your parents are both white.
Jason,
Don't do that to me. Don't make me look at your arm. Answer the question.
I am white.
Answer the question.
I am white.
You are completely.
I am white. Absolutely. I didn't have a nose job. I mean, I hear all
It
this
says
stuff.
that you're not. It says that your name's
Right.
some other name that I can't spell.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. I wouldn't care one way or the other. Make sure I know I got
I'm
a lot
aware.
of tattoos.
I'm
but
aware.
So your birth name's Nick.
Absolutely.
What would you say is the most outlandish lie that's been spread about you?
Outlandish?
Yeah, the one that really sticks out as, wow, I can't believe somebody would even think of a lie like this.
It's all of the rhetoric about the stuff that I stole money. I hear it all.
Oh yeah,
I've
you're a
read it
credit
all.
card thief or some shit. People make up.
Oh,
I think the mum
that
thing's
I
the
have
worst
sex with underage girls.
one. Ew.
Jason, I would be locked up. I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah. No, I
have
think
a
the
neck
worst
tattoo.
thing you did on
Jason,
here.
I have a neck tattoo. Do you know how
that
fast?
has to do with anything.
Oh, excuse me. They would knock on my door so fast. Are you kidding me?
Who would?
Any law enforcement, if they got a credible report.
You like young girls, though. You told us that last time.
Jason, of course. And
21,
so does
right?
Alec Baldwin. So does Jeff Goldblum. So does, I mean, why am I,
I wasn't
no,
mad
I
at you.
know,
I was just
but I
asking.
mean, young meaning like
Of age.
18 to 30.
18?
Jason,
See, that's fucking real close to how old are you? Aren't you like, you're in your 40s, right?
Jason, yes, I'm
I'm in my 40s.
Jason.
18.
It's funny that the one thing you're not discussing
Okay, what else do you want me to discuss?
Is-
Because I will.
that if my fame has proved nothing, and I'm not trying to change the topic because I thought you would care about this.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed this, you're not doing homework. I'm called a faggot pretty much every 30 seconds on the internet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, every 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't believe
rich
you're gay. I don't
faggot-
believe you're gay.
Okay, I take it in the ass. I've heard it all. And what's their logic? He wears nail polish, mascara, and he proudly says he lives in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I mean, I go to Sunset, not Santa Monica. I've always said, I mean, that's whatever.
Wait, are you okay with gay people?
Of course.
Okay.
Jason, I have gay neighbors.
What has that got to do with anything? If someone asked me if
Jason,
I'm okay
my
with black
God.
people and I said I got black neighbors,
I-
what the fuck would that have to do with
I
anything?
bought a home next to them. Of course I'm
I
okay
understand.
with
So
them.
you wouldn't choose
See,
to live.
why-
You wouldn't choose to live in a community of people that you dislike.
Of course. Yeah.
Right.
I love, first of all, gay men are very health conscious. They understand fashion. They are.
All of them?
Most.
Okay.
Where I live. And they care about what goes in their body.
Yeah.
They care about quality. They care about living a good life, and they like nice cars.
So you're
and things
kind of
like
gay
that.
in a way because you can relate to that.
I am definitely a gay man who's not gay.
Yeah.
I am, and I think, you're
I
probably
got a pretty good gay
you're
now,
probably gonna fry me for saying this. I think if there's anything you're fascinated with, it's just that piece of me. That this guy
But
is
I'm fascinated with your gayness.
that he's straight and he lives in WeHo and he's cool enough to wear nail polish and mascara
cool enough
around gay men,
Yeah.
and he's that secure with his straightness that he kind of doesn't give a fuck, and he just is who he is. And then, ironically, I'm considered a gay icon to some. But I'm not.
No, you're not considered
Jason,
a gay icon.
A lot of trans people follow me.
You're not. You
Jason,
can't say that.
They like that I wear makeup.
I know, but
and they like that I show off money and jewels and earrings.
But you're not a gay icon, dude.
Okay, so a few trans people have told you that they like your style.
A lot DM me.
An icon that does not make.
Fair enough, but I get a lot of gay men who like just that I wear makeup and that I'm comfortable in my straightness and my weirdness or whatever it is.
Yeah,
and,
I'm cool with that.
You know,
I don't have a problem with that. I hope you don't think the show does.
We're not talking
We're not worried about that, dude. We don't care about that at all.
See,
If you knew the show at all, you would know that this does not
I know.
react to people's what pants they have on. I don't have a problem with anybody being gay or straight.
I only brought it up because if you're going to feel sorry for anything about me, Jason, it's that I get just about hate crimed on the internet for being outwardly gay, although I'm not, and I've never given people a reason to think I'm gay. But I just find it very interesting that you ignore.
Well, somebody's calling to defend you, so I think you deserve that right now. I feel like you're being bashed. Michael, welcome to the show.
Hey, boys, long-time listener. Good to be able to call in. Just wanted to make a couple points. Now, Hard Rock, I'm not a fan by any means. I'm not going to call you delusional. I'm not going to say that you're not in touch with reality. What I am going to say, though, is I do appreciate your hustle, and I know that everybody presents a facade, and maybe yours got a little bit far away from you, but Jason is just trying to real talk you. Jason, think you're being a little bit blunt.
I am being blunt, but I'm also not. I'm not getting any. All I ask is for straight up answers. Because if you do that to me, that's what you get from me. And I know that I am getting a little. Because I didn't get one. I didn't get one, and I thought maybe he could at least answer a couple of those things. And it's frustrating to me because I'm a different way. But I understand he's got a different way of approaching things.
He's trying to stay relevant, and coming on this show, he's right. He's going to get some hits on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Oh, this shows your ticket to the big time.
We're huge.
No. He's on the cross trying to stay relevant. Does that make sense?
You are a very smart man. I'm not just saying that to suck your dick, but you brought up a couple good points. I am trying to stay relevant. Remember, I've already been on this show.
Yep.
I don't think...
Did well? Did it help?
Yeah. Jason...
Not really.
I'll never know.
Nick,
I don't say no. I just don't know the answer because no one really hit me up and said, "Hey, man, I saw you on Ellis and I loved it." So, but look, help. Jason, wait a minute. Michael. Did anyone else bring me back a second time? But this wonderful man in front of me. So I'm not. Listen, I knew very well what was going to come out of his mouth when I got an email from his producer. I'm not dumb to this. I very much am aware these two gentlemen to my right do not follow me for a very good reason.
Well, they don't follow many
they'd
people.
Rather
yeah, I don't follow a lot of people.
Fair
but
enough.
They sure as hell don't follow Paris Hilton's or the next Paris Hilton.
I don't follow any Kardashians. I certainly don't want anything bad to happen to you.
No,
and
nobody here hates you.
No, and you.
I just wanted to. I make my living telling the truth. And you got fishy shit. The last time you were here, the fucking 5'11" thing, and Mike stood next to you, and I'm like, okay, dude, you just got caught in a lie.
By the way, it was 5'10".
And then we go to my friend at the Hard Rock goes, man, I never heard of him, and I'm like, okay, there's two that I know for sure you told me that aren't true. So now I want to know a bit more. I didn't, I figured just be like, fuck no, I never fucking shit in anyone's sink. That's ridiculous. Be like, I don't really want to touch on those things. And I'm like, man, no. Some of these sound like they might have happened.
I have, though. I have. I think we even touched on them on this show. Yes, we have. I'm not, Jason, especially for those of us that have gone through divorce, Jason, I've got to just bury that. And there's just nothing. I never went to prison. I never hit her. I never cheated on her. There's so many terrible things out there.
You didn't do those?
Absolutely not. Jason.
That's cool, but I don't want to touch on that anymore. You're right. I already asked and you didn't want to talk about it, and I'm sorry if that bummed you out.
No. I swear it didn't. Nothing. You don't see me sweat right now. You don't see me cry.
Can't help
You
it.
don't
You
see me
know,
walk out.
I'm a guy that's thinking, man, if he admits that he shit in that in her sink,
Jason,
I'm gonna laugh all day.
the irony.
Sorry, but that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna
Jason,
laugh when I got home, in the morning, in the shower.
The
It was gonna
irony
be funny to me for a long
is
time.
probably you have a life and you won't really go on Google to really see this, but I think you're going to take a lot of heat for bringing me back on for round 2. I won't.
Heat from who?
Cancel culture. I won't.
Who's cancel culture?
The people
The
who are
people
like, you need
that
to shut
give
this guy
you
up because
all this
haven't you heard that he blah, blah, blah.
Wonderful literature that you're basing your opinion of me on.
That's right. Cancel culture was out on us a long time ago. We got to go.
Check out Nick's YouTube channel, which is
Hard Rock Nick.
Hard Rock Nick.